Spacey Sins, and we're back with more Birushana. Just continuing Tomomori's route, and we just learned that Tokuko is her mom. Well, Tokuko's body is now possessed by our mom, who was Kiyomori's sister, so Tomomori's my cousin. But, and that also makes Noritsune my cousin, so, whatevs! Also at this point, I mean, we've played enough games where we've boned our cousin, so it's not as weird anymore, and we were prepared in this for Yoritomo, our brother, and it was like, really? Is it not? Okay! So I, psyched myself ready for this, so, it doesn't even faze me that it's our cousin at this point. Not sure if because we've played enough games where it was our cousin, but I still remember, not too long ago with Nightshade, oh, could you just stop reminding me as our cousin? That's weird and creepy, and now I'm like, yeah, whatever! If it was my brother, whatever! I mean, listen. It's because you always constantly, cousin. Do you call your cousin cousin? No, you call your cousin by their name. You don't call your cousin Tom. Cousin, hey cousin, what's up, cuz? Hey cousin. You call him fucking Tom, for fuck's sake. So, the fact that games always have to be cousin. Or in this one, brother. Could you stop? Could you stop? He's not really our brother. I mean, when we got to Yoritomo's route, it was so much better because we already knew. I feel like it did take away from it. Because I don't know, part of me was I've prepared myself for that. So I prepared myself that we were going to bone our brother. So the awkwardness of brother? And you're is he really? He's so hot. But was kind of taken away. They did keep some of the awkwardness. I'm not going to lie. It was still slightly awkward. You're it's still a little awkward, even though I know he's not my brother. It still feels awkward. So anyway, Tomomori's our cousin. Could be our half-brother, because we don't really know who our dad is, and I don't think I want to know at this point, so let's just keep that a secret. I don't think they're going to tell us anyway. I think they told us as much as we're going to know about those sordid backstories of our frickin' family here, so. Anyway! Oh yeah, and Tokuko beat the fuck out of Tomomori and ran away with us, so cool. There we go. I won't let you get in my way! You'll die here! Sink deep to the bottom of the sea. Gah! Now, come along, my daughter. Well, we know Tomomori's not going to die. Oh, now we're in chapter 12. Okay. I was thinking of the last part, I'm really surprised we didn't get into chapter 12. Why are they showing him on the boat? I don't want to have a boat battle. Oh man, are we still gonna have to do the damn boat battle? Man, I was so excited in the last part, this is so much better than having to go through that battle again. We're gonna have to go through that fucking battle again. Maybe Tokuko will die this time. I just really like that they freaking threw that in at the, you're oh, something sus as fuck is happening with this bitch right now. Like it. Anyway. And what of Yoritomo's army? I assume they'd come after us right away, but... Oh, it appears they're still in Ichinotani. Perhaps they've taken some damage as well. They must be rebuilding their army before attacking us. Still, it's only a matter of time before they attack, and I'm sure Yoritomo intends to choke us all out here. If they plan on attacking us here, then we don't have a moment to lose. Where's Lord Tomomori? How could he be missing at a time like this? Is he really hurt that bad? Silence! Lady Tokuko! My uncle is right. If they attack here now, we're finished. We won't even be able to fight back. We must buy some time to prepare our forces to fight them off. Buy time? How can we do that? We should retreat further west to Hikoshima. Hikoshima? Hikoshima is a large base of ships that my father uses to trade with the merchants of Song. We'll have the advantage there. Indeed, if we make it that far, we should be able to get help from Lords Yamaga and Matsura in Kyushu. Okay. Lords Yamaga and Matsura in Kyushu. Kyushu, huh? Come to think of it, they've got a navy, too. Indeed they do. One large enough to help us fight the Genji head on. We're doing this battle again. I'm so disappointed. Remember, we escaped to Hikoshima temporarily in order not to fight our final battle with the Genji here. Indeed, you're right.
I see. So we'll move to Hikoshima and prepare our forces to fight the Genji. Understood, everyone? If it increases our chances of beating the Genji, I'm not complaining. What are we gonna do about Spacey, the man that Tomomori brought to us?
Oh, I have something in mind for him. Something that will guide him to see the righteousness of our cause.
What? Guide him to our side? What would you do that for?
Spacey is Yoritomo's brother. If we could get him to join us, we can cause unrest in Yoritomo's army. Yeah, my fucking volume just popped back up. Sorry. Annoying shit. In war, even the smallest event can change the course of battle. Got her fucking eyebrows just so evil.
I can't agree to that. Spacey killed Shigehira. We can't work with him. Unfortunately, Noritsune, we can't afford to stand on principle like that. We have to take any advantage we can get.
Besides, you'd have killed me. Well, I mean, it's Shigehira, for fuck's sake. Are you sure he's dead? Are we sure he's dead? Are we sure? I mean, puppet-headed Snake Man could come back. I mean, come on. Come on! If I have to do this damn water battle, I want puppet-headed Snake Shigehira back, alright? I want that fucking monstrosity.
Besides, if we can't win him over, we can use him as a hostage. In any case, there's a use for him. Well, everyone, you know the plan. Get ready for our escape to Hikoshima. Well, there we will meet the Genji in battle.
Right!
Tokuko, I'll leave you in charge of Spacey.
Leave him to me. One more thing. I have asked Tomomori to travel to Awa and Shikoku and bring some of the forces there to our aid.
Lies. Tomomori? Thought he was injured in the last battle.
No need to worry about that. He's doing his very best for the Heike right now at the bottom of the ocean!
Right now, all we need to do is... right now we need to do all that we can, even if we're injured.
That's right. All right, everyone. Get ready to leave quickly. Pitiful fools. The thought that we're even slightly related fills me with disgust. Hikoshima will be their grave as well. Brother, please wait for me. I promise I will achieve your dreams. Fucking sibling shit. Some crazy sibling shit in here. Like, we're like, I'll fight for the brother I've never met. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. I wouldn't even go to war. I'd be like, nah, bitch, you're on your own. I've known you my whole life, but I'm fighting your battles for you. Fight your own damn battle. Where am I? Oh, am I shaking? You're awake. Under the moonlight, a gleaming pair of eyes stared into me, and then she appeared. We're now leaving Yoshima and headed to Hikoshima. Hikoshima? Wait, where's Tomomori? Oh, but like, oh my god, are we gonna get puppet-headed monster Tomomori? Like we got puppet-headed monster Shigehira? I don't think I want to see him that way. I mean, I know he's not dead, and as long as he's not dead, I'll deal with it. But like, that, I mean, puppet-headed snake Shigehira is one thing, but puppet-headed snake Tomomori is gonna... I don't know if I can handle that. I don't know if I can handle that. Like, please don't do that, game. Remembering what happened on Yoshima, I glared at Tokuko. He's gone. He was an obstacle in my path and yours. You're like, I will die before I do whatever you say because you killed the man I love. What do you mean? What? Are you heartbroken that he's not here for you? Tokuko approached me and reached out her arm to touch my cheek. Rest assured, even without Tomomori, everything will be fine as long as we're together, my child. Oh, and the young emperor, too! What lovely brother and sister you two will make!
Shut up! Now tell me what you did with Tomomori! Is that any way to speak to your mother?
How is she so strong? Is this the same power that Tomomori was hit with? Horrible! My chest screamed as if Tokuko had reached into my chest and crushed my still-beating heart. She did crush your still-beating heart. She killed your boyfriend. At the same time, a black feeling of anger took over my whole body. What are you going to do to me? I told you before, didn't I? We will fulfill my brother's longing. We'll finally grant his wish. Tokuko's face was innocent and childlike as she spoke. I don't think he wanted you to kill his children. And, yeah, there's only 5 total of us with the power. Kiyomori's dead. There's you and me, and then you killed his sons. I don't think he'd appreciate that, though. Actually, Kiyomori, knowing him, he'd be like, whatever, just get to my goals. No, You really think you can do that? And just what is that supposed to mean?
Said keep beating me till I die, Mom.
It's best you don't move much. I took a bit of your spirit earlier.
Ugh.
It's all to make you cooperate, my dear. But tell you what, if you agree to work with me, I'll give you back what I took from you.
How about I just take it from your toddler son? He might be my brother, but you know what? I'm not above killing a toddler in this case.
That sounds really fucking disturbing, but I just kind of feel like that would definitely get Tokuko to simmer the fuck down. Well, it might make her really angry, but I think it's going to snap her, and it's going to be the easiest way to take her down. They don't have to actually kill the kid, but you know what I'm saying. Threaten him, though. Threaten him! Agree to destroy the Heike and the Genji and rule this land? No way could I promise such a thing. Never. Don't want to go down that road. Why can't you understand? It's our job to lord over the foolish humans of this world. Can't you just listen to your mother? Can't believe this absurd story about you being my mother. You're Tomomori's sister, Tokuko. How could you be my mother? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, keep talking about Tokuko, so Tokuko pulls forward. Tokuko wore a surprised look on her face. What could she possibly be thinking? Such a trivial matter. What? I felt an inexplicable sense of discomfort. But the next thing I knew, Tokuko had grabbed me by the collar and pulled my face close to hers. How? How can you care about something so trivial as this form I wear when we stand on the precipice of destruction? Would have come out so much better if I could read the line properly. What you need, child, is discipline. With a hiss, she sank her teeth into my neck, and I felt the strength drain from my entire body. My body was heavy as lead. I could barely keep my eyelids open as I fell to the floor. Did I get my point across? Either way, with that much of your spirit drained, you'll be on the floor for quite a while. Again, suck the life out of her child. That'll shut her the fuck up. Oh, I'm like teetering on the edge of becoming a supervillain is all I'm saying. Like, sleep in stupor. Let it be a brief respite from your concerns. Tokuko walked away, looking down at me. I simply watched her without the strength to respond. Am I really the same as her? One who wants to destroy the people and rule over them? No, that's not who I am. Would never want to hurt anyone.
But I want to hurt her.
So frustrated. Why did this have to happen? We go to Tomomori at the bottom of the ocean now. Mori took a little bit of my spirit before, yet still stood against Tokuko. I bit my lip tightly. Please, still be alive. Believe you're okay. I need to believe that, otherwise I'm just gonna lay down and die, because Tomomori. My consciousness was slowly enveloped in darkness as I thought of him. Sucked the life spirit out of fish, and now I'm a half fish, half man. Are you like a merman? Oh, good, thank God. No, I mean, I knew he was alive, but I'm just really glad that he's not a puppet-headed snake monster, because, like, listen, that's terrifying. There. The witch really did a number on me. Spacey's safe. I wonder... So sad. I can't feel any sign of her. And like that, she's gone. And just when I thought she was finally mine. After I'd finally allowed myself to envision a life with you. Before I would have seen this as merely fate. I would have allowed this all merely to pass. But not anymore. Get you back, no matter what I have to do. For me, my love. Eternity. I don't know who's saying, hurry up and get over there! Hide that shit behind that rock! Oh, is he gonna kill people? What's this? I mean, you gotta get your spirit back, so don't kill him. Looks like the fishermen were right. All the Heike boats really are gone. They said all the Heike ships headed west. Scour the main camps in the area around back. Tomomori's like, sweet. Looks like you lot are with the Genji. Oh shit! Remnant Heike forces! There's only one of him, and now that we spotted him, there's no way we're gonna let him get away. Wait. I have no intention of fighting you. I merely wish to talk. I'm Tomomori Taira. You've no doubt heard this time. I think it's supposed to be heard this name. You've no doubt heard this name, haven't you? What? You're Tomomori Taira? What on earth would we have to say to you? It's simple. I'd like to defect to the Genji. This is going to be interesting. Did you find out what happened at Hikoshima? No. The troops I sent to check on the situation a few days back haven't returned yet. But judging by the casualties in Ichinotani, say the Heike army's been whittled down quite a bit. I see. Well, the other side's good at fighting on the sea. I'm not optimistic. Yeah, I sure hope Lord Spacey's alright. I can't believe they captured him. I can't wait for Tomomori to have the conversation with our brother. He's not really our brother. And be like, by the way, Spacey's not actually your brother, because he's my cousin. But also, I'm gonna marry that motherfucker. And then Yoritomo was like, whoa, what? You're gonna marry my brother? Not your brother, my cousin. Oh, also, not a man. Just throwing that out there. But anyway, not the point. I can't wait for this. What's all this? Lord Yoritomo! Lord Kakutoki, the soldiers have just returned from Hikoshima? Yeah, what of it? Why are you so flustered? Whoa! Is Lord Yoritomo here? You'll have to excuse me, I'm in quite a hurry. Hey, wait, you can't just go in there! Nice. Why is Tomomori's hand so tiny in this CG? Like, normally they have giant fucking hands, and he's got this teeny tiny little hand in the CG, but there is just something of him towering over our brother, the two hot characters in this, and this is just competence. Sexy. That's a tower over him. Now kiss. Oh my god. Excuse me. You! Tomomori Taira. Tomomori Taira? What on earth is he doing here? And alive. You fool! Seize him! That won't be necessary. I'm already your prisoner. What do you mean by that? I've already surrendered. I'm no longer allied with the Heike. What?
You surrendered?
And just why would you do that? I can't wait for him to tell everyone in this room that he's in love with me and that his sister is possessed by his aunt, who's my mother, and kidnapped me. Please, God. I don't want to be like 10 minutes later when I want this conversation to happen because I need the reactions. Don't tell me you've been struck by cowardice in the face of defeat. And don't be ridiculous. Then let me ask you, Tomomori Taira, why are you here? I've come to tell you that if this continues, the Minamoto clan will be destroyed.
What a bunch of bullshit! Just how will the failing Heike clan destroy the Minamoto?
You misunderstand. Both will be destroyed. If this continues, both the Minamoto and the Heike clans will be destroyed. How so? It's not about the Heike or the Genji anymore. If we don't act soon, it will be too late. Spacey is in danger. I really can't wait. I really want him to ask, why do you care so much about Spacey? Because I'm in love with her.
What? What are you talking about? You're the one who kidnapped her.
Takatsuna, you should say him. Takatsuna doesn't know we're our girl. That's a typo right there. Calm down, Takatsuna. First, I'd like to hear the status of the Heike. I really feel like that was a typo, because Takatsuna should not have said her.
You're the one that kidnapped him. Understood. Man, what was the status at Hikoshima?
Sir, there wasn't a single Heike ship on the shores of Hikoshima, and the main camp was empty. According to the local fishermen in the area, the Heike ships all headed west. They're likely headed for Hikoshima. My father ruled those waters, and there are many still loyal to the Heike there. I see. So they're planning to use their geographical advantage to intercept us? So why didn't you follow them? You don't seriously expect me to believe you gave up on the Heike, do you? I like when Tomomori's gonna be like, the only thing I care about is fucking Spacey? So yeah, I don't give a shit what happens to anybody! As long as Spacey doesn't die, I'm gonna marry that man! But, the woman. I'll tell you everything, but before I do, there's someone I'd like you to summon here.
Someone you want us to summon for you? Just who would that be?
The one who gave up on the Heike and defected to the Genji in the last battle. My uncle, Yorimori Taira. Okay, please, God, I need the explanations. I need you to... I don't want to be like 10 minutes later and after the explanations. Oh my God. I need Tomomori to be like, the only thing I care about is Spacey! I just want her back alive! Why are you here? It's a pleasure to see you too, Uncle. Thank you so much for talking with me the other day. But I have a new question for you.
What in the world are you expecting to hear from him?
Something my father, Kiyomori Taira, has been hiding from me. A topic long forbidden in the Heike.
Forbidden?
Yes, it seems the Heike have been empowered by the intermarriage with non-human entities. Empowered by intermarriage with non-human entities. My father, Kiyomori, was a child born of this intermarriage. Thus, he was born with inhuman power. But now it appears that power's trying to destroy both the Heike and Minamoto clans and claim this world for itself.
Inhuman intermarriage? What kind of nonsense is this?
It's no wonder you don't believe me, but it's true. I can show you a glimpse of this power if you want.
Ah!
See? Oh, see? Inhuman power. So, you're saying your usual strength and the prosperity of the Heike family are all due to this inhuman power? Yes. And this is the extent of my power, but the source of this power is far more powerful than I. Who is it then? This person trying to destroy the Minamoto and Heike clans? Rengetsu, Kiyomori's sister. Sister?
What? Why are you mentioning her now?
So you do know of her, Uncle. What can you tell us about her? I, too, am the child of an inhuman intermarriage. My father is Kiyomori, but why have I never heard of his sister before? And why did Kiyomori's father, Lord Tomomori, hate Rengetsu so much that he never let her leave the house? Maybe they're not actually siblings. That thing! She was far more terrifying than a mere monster! We called Kiyomori's mother impure, but that thing, she was far worse! Her very birth was a strain on our family. Was a stain on our family, sorry. She was cursed! And what did she do to her own mother? So the women have the power in this family. The super power. Like, the men have power, but the women are super tough. That's also kind of the way Hakuoki was, wasn't it? We're like, well, you're like a demon, but the women demons are super strongs. And the men are just like strongs. Like, I like it. I'm here for this. She killed and consumed her mother's spirit the moment she was born! Well, that explains what happened to Grandma. She killed her own mother? The child consumed the spirit of her mother, the inhuman force that was the source of her power. A child consuming its mother's spirit. I've never heard of such a thing. However, the fact that she consumed all the spirit of her inhuman mother, her strength must be unbelievable. But why would she show up now? And why would she have possessed Tokuko? Oh, you're saying that if we don't stop this person, she'll destroy both the Heike and the Genji. Yes, that's right. Why would she do that? It's not about destroying us. It's about ruling this world. The Heike and the Genji stand in the way of that. That's why she threw me off a fucking cliff. The bitch. To rule this world. Yes, it was my father's wish. She aims to see that wish become reality. Nonsense! Kiyomori Taira's long dead. Why would she try to fulfill his wish now? It makes no sense. That sounds like Shikigami witchcraft. Witchcraft? I'd said in Shikigami, if a curse is cast, the curse will continue until it's complete, even if the caster's long dead. Could be. Even if the one who wishes it dies, the wish remains, fueled by the maniacal rage of this strange being. All this was caused by the Heike's desire to gain power through divine borrowing. What happened to Spacey? Captured by Rengetsu. No! Heike's Lord Spacey's in serious danger! What are you gonna do, Lord Yoritomo? Please, believe me. I'm telling you the truth. This is where you admit that you're in love with us and you want to marry us, so that everyone's like, eh? At the very least, I know what you're capable of. Even as a child, no warrior was more feared in the Heiji Rebellion than you. So you think I'm nothing but a villain? You want my head, then? Perhaps. I like the sexy, like, staring intensely at each other moment. My lord. Very well. If it's truly the source of the Heike's power, let's show that beast what we're capable of. Oh my god, I love this. Not brother and maybe cousin, like... Ah! This is the duo that I needed. Just gonna wedge myself in the middle of this and just keep it. Hell yeah! Man, harem power. Kakatoki, prepare the ships to sail to Hikoshima. My lord, you can't seriously believe him. Even if his words are lies, the fact remains that we still must destroy the remaining Heike on Hikoshima. And that's what we would have done originally, is it not? Yes, my lord. Allow me to follow you. I don't care if you wish to take me as a prisoner, but there are matters I must attend to on Hikoshima. At least let me tell Spacey I love her and make out with her one more time before you kill me.
I just want to see Spacey one more time.
That was the plan all along. If what you say is true, I'll need your help to fight this beast.
Follow me as my prisoner. Takatsuna, take him with you. Yes, sir. Takatsuna's like, you're like way taller and stronger than me. Please don't hurt me. It's okay, little one. Little Ginger pats him on the head. Love, I'm on my way to you. Please stay safe. It's really funny that they were like, you're the one that kidnapped Spacey, and nobody ever brought up why. Also, you kidnapped Spacey, but why did you kidnap Spacey, and why does Rengetsu have Spacey? And so that Tomomori could be like, oh, well, okay, so Rengetsu's possessing my sister's body, but is actually Spacey's mom. So she's my cousin, and also Spacey is a woman, and I'm in love with her. Like, hope we never have children, because our family's psycho.
How are you feeling? Tokuko opened the wooden door and walked in. Ever since we arrived at Hikoshima, I'd been locked in a prison cell deep inside an estate. I've been in this cell before. I suppose you've learned your lesson after having so much spirit drained from you, haven't you, Spacey? Spacey. How strange it is to call you by this name, for you had no name when you were taken from me.
Taken from you? You mean?
That cruel woman, Ikinozani, killed me and took you from me when you were born.
Good for Ikinozani! Power to great-grandma! Well, not great-grandma. Power to, like, step-grandma. What?
I was only trying to fulfill my brother's wish, yet she stood in my way.
What wish was that? I mean, aside from the... But I don't understand how having me was... Oh, God, no. I put my thing down. I don't understand how giving birth to me was part... I don't think I want to know. I have no idea what you're talking about. Just, what are you?
You still don't understand? Can't you see your mother's dream?
Mother's dream?
Yes, but first, I'm going to consume some of your spirit and put you to sleep today.
No, stop!
Give it up. It will always be futile to resist me.
Maybe we should drain her spirit. Fight back, Spacey! Fight back! Well, this is why we need a man to rescue us, i.e. Tomomori. And that's okay! So this is understandable. How are you doing, Rengetsu? Have you been a good girl? Rengetsu, I won't be able to come here for a while. The war is about to begin. This battle will determine the next emperor. Additionally, we'll be able to settle our score with our bitter rivals, the Minamoto. If we win this war, the power of the Heike will be unshakable! I want to win this war at all costs. I want to create a world ruled by the Heike. For that reason, I must go. I don't know how long it will take, but please, wait for me. It sounds really creepy the way you're telling your sister who's in a cage to wait for you. Don't worry. Tomomori, who also possesses this power, will participate. He may be a child, but he's strong. It may sound greedy, but I want even more children strong enough to carry on this bloodline and power. Wait, did she just, freaking, manifest us? Do we not have a dad? Oh, dear. Oh, Rengetsu, you're a good girl. You've never used your powers, and you're going to be forced to keep living like this. I, too, would be happier if I didn't have to use my powers. I promise I'll protect you. There are many people out there who would do you harm, but you can always stay here. I feel lonely sometimes knowing you're the only other person out there like me. I'll be thinking of you, even if war separates us. This is, oddly romantic thing to say to your fucking sister, is all I'm saying. This is if you didn't know that this was his sister, you'd be like, oh, that's sweet. This is like what you imagine your grandpa said to your grandma before he went off to war. But your grandma most likely wasn't also your fucking aunt. That's all I'm saying, right? I'll leave you with someone to watch over and care for you, so rest easy. Please stay here and pray for the victory of the Heike.
mean, like, I suppose you could say that if you had, like, an invalid sister or something, you were like, oh, it's okay, sweet, I'll be back, and, like, you take care. But, like, it just seems a little romantic. Lady Ikinozani, I have terrible news! What could it possibly be at this late hour? Rengetsu has escaped! What? How on earth did that thing get away? One of the guards has also disappeared. Perhaps he let her escape. Oh. Oh, she didn't have her way with the guard and then suck his life force out, did she? It can't be. We must follow them immediately. I don't remember her voice that I literally just gave her anyway. We must not let that one escape and roam free in the world. If we don't catch her soon. Lady Ikinozani, I'm afraid there's something else to report. What is it? Before Rengetsu escaped, I talked to one of the people in charge of taking care of her and... What? Out with it! The person said that Rengetsu's stomach was getting bigger, as though she was with child. No, that can't be. You fool! That can't be allowed to happen! That girl, she's impure, born from something wicked. She cannot be allowed to have a child. We can't allow that to happen. We have to get to her before then. Understood? That unholy one has a child. You'd think that monster would have scared all the men away, but... Well, I'm just saying, maybe she just, maybe she did something inappropriate. Yes, but her mother was the same. Despite her inhuman looks, Tomomori took her as his wife, and she bore Kiyomori and Rengetsu. Perhaps this is the power of that unhuman being, to charm the hearts of men. Well, I mean, it's worked for us. We've charmed the hearts of quite a few men in this game, haven't we? Listen, Grandma! I wonder, though, so it almost sounds like, okay, so Grandma, actual, like, Rengetsu's mother, Grandma, Kiyomori's mother, right, was, like, blind, deaf, mute, basically just, like, a barely functioning husk. Like, it just sounds just, and he's like, whatevs, had children with this woman, who just couldn't comprehend anything, because, like, doesn't have, like, you have the sense of feel, that's it, and you can only use your arms. I'm just saying, that's horrifying, okay? And then it almost sounds like Rengetsu was similar, but yet she could hear Kiyomori, but, like, it almost looks like she couldn't see anything. Like, maybe she was blind. You know what I mean? But it almost sounds like she was also born kind of, like, not whole, you know what I mean? Like the way, like, it just, and that's why maybe they locked her away. Well, also she devoured her mother, and it was kind of like, lock her away, instead of killing her. I know it's your child, but I'm just saying, I really hope, if I were ever unlucky enough to have ever had kids, and the child devoured me, I hope someone would have put a stake in its heart, because that thing's a monster, don't let it live. I don't care if it's a bit, like, that's horrifying. Like, what the fuck? Like, not lock it in a tower. Like, that just seems like it's gonna happen like this. It's gonna get away. It's terrifying. This is not like something bad happened when you gave birth. This is the child ate you. It's different. Okay? Like, Jesus. I mean, we wouldn't be alive if they didn't make that one huge fucking mistake, but alright. Anyway. Here, over here! She alone? What about the guard that helped her escape? He seems to have escaped, but more than that... The child's been born! What should we do? Not up to us. Take the child to Lady Ikinozani. She's resisting! It sounds like she also can't communicate. Because she's just basically, like, making sound. So, like, but yet she could understand Kiyomori. Maybe she could only understand him because they're siblings and of the weird power, like how we can slip into their dreams and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So maybe that's the only reason she could understand him. But she ran away, so she can't be totally blind. So, like, I'm just very confused if she is, like, blind, deaf, mute, like her mother was. or like she's just like still like doesn't, you know what I mean? Some of her senses are there, but like maybe not as like quote unquote normal. You know what I mean? I don't know. Look, I don't know what's going on, but she's just screaming and grunting and everything. What the hell? Damn it! Stay back! Damn it! Damn it! I didn't mean to kill her! She was going to attack! What choice did we have? Come on, we gotta get the baby out of here! You're a stubborn one! I mean... Is that all a dream? Seeming so real and so cruel, the visions pierced my heart. Oh, you saw that? I realized I was being held by Tokuko. What are you doing? It's only natural for a mother to hug her child. Are you telling me that baby was me? Well, here's the thing. Rengetsu sucked the life out of her mother. We should have that same power and we can suck the life out of this bitch. Yes. Because my brother wanted it, I thought it best I create a strong child who would carry the same blood as him. Again, it sounds like she just manifested me, and I don't even have a dad. That's some fucking shit, yo. No. I felt a terrible sense of loss, as though something I loved was cast to the bottom of the sea. Yeah, you really are some kind of a freak. Unless she was like, I devoured that guard and also used him as, you know, means I always believed, without question, whoever my father and mother were, they loved each other and wanted a child. Well, your mother wanted a child. I don't know if she loves you, but I mean, that's something, I guess? Question mark. But I was created for some wish? Well, again, though, a lot of babies are born from a wish. The parents wish to have a child, so then they have a baby. I'm just saying, I mean, you could spin it positively. This is just fucking out there. Alright. The game was, aside from the demon powers, like, the game is fairly normal, right? And then we got here and you're like, holy shit, what the fuck? Did you drink the Kool-Aid too? Are you feeling like crazy like this? Holy shit, what drugs are we on? Jesus. It's fun, it's great, good times, but like, Jesus. And yet I was killed, and Ikinozani took you away from me. Lady Ikinozani... And that means Lady Ikinozani knew about my birth? So why did I grow up in Kurama as a child of the Minamoto clan? My head and chest were torn to shreds, and I felt myself sinking deep into despair. We at least know that. We know she did it. That child will destroy the Heike. But you were killed. How can you be here like this? That's where we met, this child and I. Patting herself on the chest, Rengetsu smiled happily. The soldiers killed me, and my consciousness flew into the land of dreams. There I met a pair of children playing in the fog. What do you mean? You know, don't you? Those who share our blood, we can meet in dreams. That's where I found her. Meet in dreams? Just like Tomomori and I did before. Just as I was leaving this earth, I found this girl. I clawed desperately at her. I bit into her, trying to claim this body for my own. Or Tokuko. She never stood a chance. And you are? We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams. No brother again tonight. Can you blame him? He's been so busy with the war. I'm so jealous. I want to fight too. But, like, Tomomori was, like, 5. What was Shigehira, like, 3 or 4? Like, what? Shigehira, you're still too young for that. Just be patient and stay with me for a while. Well, I guess if you play like this too much, Father will get upset, won't he? Why's that? Because while we're playing like this, our bodies are defenseless, right? I guess. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be fine. That's right. You don't know. Well, in that case, I guess I shouldn't be playing with you at all. I'm leaving. Oh, Shigehira, you big selfish meanie! Ah! Huh? You! Ah! No. And I've been with this girl ever since. We've lived in this form. Together. Fight her, Tokuko! This girl is smart, unlike me. Since I received her body, I've been able to gain a lot of wisdom as well. Seeing your face, it all came back to me. Everything that had been done to me, and everything that needs to be done to them. Well, we're almost there now. The Heike, the Genji, and anyone else that stands in our way, we'll wipe them all out. Right now, the Heike are gathering their forces on this island, and the Genji will come at them with all their might. Well, I'm sorry. And the Genji will come with all their might to defeat them. When we've gathered the 2 strongest armies at our feet, we'll round them up and crush them all! Tokuko looked at me with a brilliant gleam in her eyes. I really like fun, psychotic characters. They're fun. They're fun to do. And those of my brother's blood will rule this world, just as he wished. Well, except for the fact that I killed Shigehira and you killed Tomomori, so... really not much left! Now you understand, don't you? Why we have to make this wish come true? Quickly accept your position and your fate. You are my child. We're not like those humans. We're not human? But we both have human blood that flows through our veins, do we not? Besides, how could you want to do something so cruel? Why? You saw, didn't you? Saw how I was trapped for so long, hated, stripped of my child, and killed? I didn't want to let you go. You were forcibly taken from me! The emotions of that person I had seen in my dream earlier came flooding back to me. I mean, yeah, that was kind of cruel and awful, but... fear and anger at the one-sided violence, mixed with sadness and despair at the loss of her child. Humans are horrible. They fear and exclude those who are different from them. If we don't destroy them, they will destroy us. I mean, she's really not wrong. Humans fear and exclude those who are different from them. I mean, that's not wrong. We have no choice. We must do the same to them. That's a little much, though. And this blood is all that will remain. You, I, and the Emperor I gave birth to. All those who share this sacred blood. And then we'll all be related. Well, we're kind of all related anyway, so whatever. I will make my child the rightful emperor, and we will rule this country with our blood. We shall show no mercy for those who try to resist us. Rengetsu's lips twisted into a smile as she brushed a strand of hair from my face. This is the fate that our blood has led us to. Do not disobey me, my daughter. Don't fight. Tomomori said that to me once long ago. Tomomori! I decided to carve out a path and not let fate take its course. I learned that I couldn't run from fate. I learned that it wasn't until I confronted my fate that I'd be able to truly carve my own path. And then I was often lost and stuck. Each time I was lost, I somehow found my way. Each time I was stuck, I moved forward. That made me stronger, and I knew that I'd never allow my life to be dictated by fate. I would carve my own path. Lacking the strength to get up, I merely stared at Rengetsu. do indeed have human blood coursing through my veins. It's true that I may not be just like everyone else. But if joining you means I have to give up on my humanity, then I really will be nothing but a monster. So no, Rengetsu, I won't join you. Not now. Not ever. I'll continue to stand against fate and carve my own path. You speak to me like that? Rengetsu grabbed my arm, anger and rage flashing across her face. Turn it around, girl! Turn it back on Mama! Fight her. My daughter, think carefully. You still don't seem to understand any of this. There's no way for us to live with humans. They're terrified of us, and they will choke us out at the first opportunity. I'll choke you out! Girl, turn your power around on her. The more you resist your fate, the sooner you will perish. After saying that, Rengetsu headed outside. A feeling of helplessness overcame me and my eyes began to burn. Don't cry, my love. You're not alone, and never will you be. Trust in Tomomori. Tomomori. That's right. I can't afford to be weak here. Must be strong. Believe you're alive, Tomomori. You decided you'd live. No, you won't give up. Not giving up either. I will fight to the bitter end. What's wrong?
Oh, Tokuko, I just received word that the Genji are beginning their march on our territory. That's right, it seems Yoritomo's army has already entered...
Guo no Kuni. Well, something like that. Anyway. And then the Genji are making their final preparations to destroy us.
However, we've also received a message from Emperor Go Shirakawa.
Emperor Go Shirakawa? What on earth did he have to say?
He claims if we return the sacred treasures, he'll call off the Genji attack.
What? Is this some kind of joke? My son is the true emperor. The sacred treasures serve as proof of that. We can never allow them to fall into the hands of the likes of Go Shirakawa.
I'm just relaying what he said to us. Could be a trap. The Genji could attack us as soon as we hand over the sacred treasures. We have no choice but to meet the Genji in combat.
Oh, Noritsune, you're smarter than this. Don't fall for her bullshit. That's exactly right. So, what's the plan?
Kyushu forces have already joined up with our army and are positioned at Tenora.
I see. Then we'll be able to meet the Genji with full strength. Good. I have no doubt that in this battle we will be annihilate? Okay, wow. That's why I couldn't read that. I have no doubt that in this battle we'll annihilate the Genji. We will annihilate the Genji. I can't... Listen. There is no need to reinforce the land. Force the land. Well, anyway. All troops, every single one of them, must be on the ships and ready for battle.
Yes, ma'am. Battle's about to begin and still no sign of Tomomori.
Oh, that's because he's on the other side. I hate to say it, but he may have tried to escape.
No, that's not possible.
His commitment to our cause has been wavering ever since the battle at Fuji River.
It's true he can be selfish, but do you really think he'd leave us at a time like this?
Yeah. 100%, because he did.
Well, I mean, only because his sister chucked him off the thing.
Lord Tomomori! Be quiet! It doesn't matter if Tomomori isn't here. We don't need him. The Genji will arrive in only a few days. Each of us must calm down and prepare for what comes next. Tenora, Genji camp.
The Heike ships at Tenora aren't moving. Perhaps they'll move out as soon as we make our strike on Hikoshima. The sea in this area is well known for its strong tides. No doubt the Heike will use that to their advantage.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. And during the morning hours, the current pulls east, which will work in favor of the Heike's side. And they'll likely use that time to launch an all-out assault. My army's not going to be easily beaten. We'll hold on till the afternoon when the tide turns and strike back. But this Renketsu wants to destroy all the Heike as well, doesn't she? What do you think she'll do? I don't know. Her true power is unknown to me. But Lord Yoritomo, if you don't mind me saying, you seem to believe this story more than the others. Why is that? Your life was saved by Lady Ikinozane, was it not? Did she perhaps say something to you about this? So interesting. Well, fine. Your secrets. I think this is Yoritomo should be like, all right, let's spill the secrets. Why are you so invested in Spacey? Oh my god, so... So, it all ends tomorrow. I wonder what will happen. My love, I hope you know that I'll never give up on a future with you. So please, don't give up on me either. Oh, we would never. But we're gonna give up on this part. I'm just kidding. Well, we're gonna stop and we're going to... Because I have a feeling this is the start of the battle and I think it's gonna go long. Because it usually does, so I feel like if we start, we're gonna have to, like, cut out in the middle. So we might as well stop here, a little under time, and then continue, so... I will see you guys next time. The next part might be the last one, for Tomomori's good ending anyway. I'm not 100% sure. I would make a guess, and then we're definitely going to have a few parts after that, obviously, because we have to do the bad endings, and then we have to do our if stories. I don't know how long those are going to be, so... But I'm going to wager a guess that the next part will be the end of Tomomori's good ending. You know? So... It might be a long part, who knows. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.